A blessing is when what happened to you brings you closer to Allah. That's a blessing. And for your information, if it took something negative to do that to you, that negativity was actually a blessing. Sometimes we are sick and ill and diagnosed with something. May Allah give shifa to all those who are sick and ill. Say Ameen. Allahumma shfi mardana wa mardal muslimin. Oh Allah, grant shifa to all of our people who are unwell and those of the Muslimin. And all those who are sick and ill, grant them cure. Ameen. I tell you what, if sickness brought you closer to Allah, it was a blessing of Allah. It was a blessing of Allah. So my brothers and sisters, don't waste your time online ticking and talking without knowing who you are listening to and what you are consuming. You must understand, what am I consuming? What is it? Take your deen from those who are qualified in giving you the deen. The minute you open your mouth to give someone advice, one of the statements of a failure is they'll tell you, stop judging me. Bro, I'm not judging you. You know, when are you going to be corrected? I was taught by my father, disciplined, old school. When I was very young, he taught me one thing. All you guys who are young, listen to this. We are where we are only because we appreciated those who corrected us. Did you hear that? I repeat it. We are where we are only because we were taught to thank those who corrected us. Allahu Akbar. If you feel bad when someone corrects you, you are going nowhere in life. You will be stuck. That's what it is. You will be stuck. Someone tells you, brother, your hair is wrong. Brother, your this is wrong. Brother, you shouldn't be wearing jewelry. You shouldn't be... Why feel bad? Just say, Jazakallah khair. If you're really a little bit on another level, just say, make dua for me. I remember a guy, I used to tell him one thing. Every time he says, make dua, make dua, make dua, in my masjid. And one day, I sat him down. I said, bro, it's not just about making dua. With dua, there is dawa. You know, you have to also make an effort. So all you need to do is just do it. You know? It's like guys want to get married. They say, bro, make dua for me, I want to get married. 10 years later, make dua for me, I want to get married. Brother, by now you could have already proposed 20, 30, you could have seen so much on earth, but you're just sitting, chilling, make dua, I get a job, make dua, I get a job, make dua, I get a wife, make dua. Bro, there is more to it than that. Yes, dua is very important, but shouldn't we do more? So when someone tells you something, just say, Jazakallah khair, thank you so much, inshallah I will. I remember one day, there was a certain masjid, and I have to mention this because it's very important. I was sitting on the mimbar giving a talk, and I said there, jewelry in Islam is for women, it's not for men. Jewelry in Islam is for women, not for men. In Islam, you know, male is looked at in a certain way. Silk, gold, etc., not for men. It's a hadith. Anything that's absolutely feminine is not for masculine, and vice versa. So there are certain rules, and I was talking about how we should not wear jewelry no matter what it is, and I mentioned a certain point, and wallahi there was a brother, I just heard like the clinging of some metals, and I looked towards him and he had gold chains, all his chains or whatever, and he was taking them out while I was talking, taking them out, he took out his rings, he took out his this, he took out his that, and he put it in front of him and he's holding, and he kept on, and he had tears in his eyes listening to the rest of the lecture. Later on he came and he gave me a big hug. He says, I'm never going to wear this jewelry again. Today he's one of my best friends. It's been 25 years. 25 years. And mashallah, children and married and what, wow, 5 times salah. But it's just because his heart, he heard it, he felt it, he said, you know what, we don't need it. We don't need it.